name is Hedgehog. I use he, him pronouns, and I have the honor of welcoming these amazing players to help us raise money for AKT. AKT. That is gonna get me. Those letters, I can't phonetically say them, so I'm gonna trip up quite a few times tonight with that. So, I'll donate £5 every time I trip up and say it wrong.
Deal. Deal. Let's go.
So AKT, thank God, is the youth homeless charity for LGBTQIA individuals who help with crisis housing and helping out in those moments where you have no one else to turn to. They're a great charity, and with the world being the way it is at the moment, need it more than ever. So that's why we chose to fundraise for them this Pride Month. We do have incentives. There is a link with Nightbot is doing the link, which is activated by Anna, who is my actual sanity for tonight. So the fact that you're going to be losing sanity is kind of screws with me a bit. There's also a QR code. There we go. I forget I mirrored. There's a QR code there that you can use if you've got a mobile. And we have our goal there. It's there. Currently set to 100. I'd love it if we raise more. But start small and build our way up. There are a bunch of different incentives that you can use to give the players various mechanical advantages. There is no bully hedge incentive, mostly because we couldn't agree how to bully me. And it's not like D&D where you can just keep giving me disadvantage. That was evil. I still have disadvantage from that game.
Yeah,
okay?
you've got like 3 left.
Anytime I play D&D, I've got to use it. But thankfully, I don't play D&D enough to use them. Until next charity month, and it's like, oh, you got cash to in. But no, it's a great charity, and I hope we can raise some good funds for them. I'm going to let everyone introduce themselves, say who they are, and say who they'll be playing in this lovely, wonderful, totally not scary at all. I don't know what you're asking about. This is me, for crying out loud. I can't write horror. So, for Sunshine and Rainbow Night, who they'll be playing, and I'm going to start off with Anna.
Hi, I'm Anna, or Raleigh, whichever one you prefer. I use it in pronouns. And tonight, yes, it is night. I got really confused for a second because it's still light out. I thought it's supposed to be light out. And tonight I'm playing Isabel Forza. She, her pronouns. Yeah, and I should also say that at the same time that we're running this, Pantsless Tables is running their charity event. I will put a little thing in the chat in a bit. Go check them out. You know, bounce between streams, check them out, support them as well. Yeah.
Awesome. P, do you want to go next?
Sure. Hello everyone, I'm Agent P. I use she, they pronouns. And I'll be playing Lillian Winters, our investigative journalist. And I'm also running a game tomorrow for Pantsless Tables that Anna will be playing in.
Can I point out, am I the only one here? Like, everyone I've spoken to has come back to me and said, oh yeah, I'm doing a thing for Pantsless at the weekend. And I'm just sitting here going, am I the only one that's just sitting, has the whole world been invited? And I'm the one here sitting on going, oh, although to be fair, I did think I was playing in a campaign this weekend, got cancelled yesterday. It's like, but no. Last but not least, we have Porna.
Hi, I'm Buna M. I go by she, her pronouns. Today I am playing Vera Baxter, an author, and very proud of it for whatever reason. I will say that I also am not a part of Pansla's Table's 52-hour charity stream, don't worry, because I also had stuff lined up this weekend, and the algorithm is very stupid, but still somehow we all managed to find each other enough to support each other in these important causes. So if you are watching, please donate to AKT, because they do very cool things for LGBTQ youth in the UK, helping them find safety where they need it.
See, now that's why you get professionals to do ad libs and not me. Also, another point of contention before we start. I was yakking on a few months ago at doing a 24-hour charity stream, and then I saw Pantsers 52, and now I'm a competitive sod.
No.
So 64 hours?
No.
A week? A month? Let's do a month.
Can your PC handle that though?
That's why my Mac can handle anything. Thank you very much. I will not take the slander. Steve Jobs will be turning in his grave right now. Maybe that's who's the villain tonight. Stop chatting shit about my Mac. So the next charity we're fundraising for is a tiny charity that just wants to buy a new computer for hair. To help raise even more money, but it's an investment. Right. I think I should probably stop with the nice music. I'm done being nice. And go for background noise.
Just to give you some incentive, there's an expression of disbelief on all of our faces when you're like, "I'm done being nice." All of it.
Yeah.
Not a one person believes.
It's the shocked Pikachu face.
I'm the nicest person you've ever met.
You need to stop saying things we cannot believe and go on. Whoops, I forgot. No incentive for believing.
Okay. So the year is 1932. And our story takes place in the lovely village of Little Tosser. You're welcome. This tiny little village, only like 20 or 30 houses, one shop, one pub, one bookshop. It's currently home to a massive, brand new... It's technically a hotel, but for all intents and purposes, might as well be a resort. It kind of... Well, it is bigger than the village. In terms of ground size, and this lovely place was chosen because it's not London. It's supposed to be a nice retreat from the ever-expanding metropolis of London for the... not necessarily the elite, but those who have a little bit of pocket money to relax. All of you have been invited for various ways and various means to attend the opening night gala and to also spend the night. Test the facilities. It's the classic, the first one's free, and you'll be so hooked you'll want to keep coming back. So, I am going to roll a wonderful D4. See who arrives first. Okay. Lillian. How are you getting to the hotel? It's actually called the Grand Shire. Mostly because it's in Cambridgeshire, but they like to say Shire. Are you arriving via? I was about to say, are you arriving via horse and carriage? But I remembered we're in the 30s, not the 1800s. I mean, you could.
A motor car.
An automobile. Those spangly new automotive horses.
A limousine.
Yeah, how are you arriving? Are you local? Are you not local?
Lillian isn't local, but hype was kind of there was a lot of hype about the new establishment. So she probably got an invite to like go check it out, to write a review maybe, investigate any other rumors that she may have heard. She probably came in like a taxi.
Yeah. I mean, owning a car
What's
is
the
so
name
expensive.
what's the name of the hotel again?
The hotel is called the Grand Shire.
Grand Shire.
Yeah.
Okay, awesome.
It's a play on Cambridgeshire. It's that they dropped the Cambridge and kept the Shire. Which means it could technically be built in like any county in the middle of England, because they all end in Shire. Or Shire. Depending on which posh accent you decide to use. Yeah, you arrive via taxi. Coming in through like it's one of those hotels that has the curving road with the big fountain in the middle that probably cost way too much money to construct and has no actual purpose except for moving water. This is where we learn hedge is anti-fountain. Just like that's another thing that irks me. But no, it's an elaborate 3-tier fountain. You, with your investigative eye on, you can see at the bottom of the base, it looks like they haven't fully finished the like foundation around it, almost as if this was supposed to be 4 tiers, but at the last minute was like cut and dropped down to 3. Like the base doesn't quite like where the fountain ends and where the tiling around it don't quite match up. Someone's had to put a bit of a bodge job to kind of like make the two merge. But you arrive. The door gets held open for you. Allows you to get out, walk up the stairs, and enter into the grandest of grand hallways. And that's literally what it's called. There is a tiny sign in chalk where it's called the grandest grand hallway. Grandest in quotation marks. The more you look at it, the more that you look around, there's a lot of this marketing gimmick. The bestest, the greatest, the grandest.
Okay.
Someone's got insecurity issues. It's not the grandest way. It's nice. I mean, it's got marble flooring. That's not cheap. It's got an enormous chandelier, which again is nice. I mean, it's aesthetically pleasing. Again, like using deduction and being a bit of a stylist. The chandelier looks a little too small for the space.
The chandelier?
Yeah, the great chandelier in the middle that's supposed to be the centerpiece of any great hall. It's a little too small. Again, almost as if something bigger was supposed to go here, but then this was what they could get. And again, it's like it everywhere you look. Like, the windows look like they should have maybe been a bit bigger in some places, but smaller ones that have been, or some that were completely removed. So, like, the windows at the side are not symmetrical. It's 4 on one side, 3 on the other. But the 4th one is just painted wall. There's a few. There's like 2 staircases going up, circling the classic princess. I call them princess stairs, because in every princess movie you ever watch, there's always got the curved stairs that go up. There's 2 huge doors.
And every telenovela.
Yeah. That's not foreboding at all. You thought you were playing Call of Cthulhu, but you're actually playing. No, I could not pull off a telenovela. I'm not good enough for that. Yeah, you've got huge double doors leading into what looks like a banquet/bar. There's also a actually, do you know what? Let's make a roll, Lillian.
What are we rolling for?
Give me a spot hidden but hard difficulty. So
one sec.
There should be a button for that in Roll20.
Yeah.
So I think it only works if you use the Roll20 roller. So essentially, you just so you've got 45 in spot hidden, so you need to get less than half.
Well,
I'll have to get less than
was
half.
that was an extreme success.
Well, yeah, I got a 2.
Wow.
So Magpie warned me that this could happen. She was like, "You probably won't need it, but okay, fine. You yet again. What is it with you, Agent P? Anytime I bring you near something, you just break it." Roll for sanity for me. Note for self. Next time we do Call of Cthulhu, we should have a GM sanity on the overlay. Anyway, there is a painting above a fireplace to the left.
A painting of a fireplace.
Yeah, a painting of a fireplace above a fireplace, but there was another painting above it. No, it's not.
So there's a
fireplace with a painting, right? The painting isn't of a fireplace. I'm winding you up.
Oh god. In the banquet hall?
No, in the grand hall.
In the grand hall.
Yeah, they put a fake fireplace in a place where a fireplace really shouldn't be. But above it is this oil painting. The oil painting is of the fountain outside. It almost looks like the 1930s version of concept art of what the entranceway should have been. This fountain does have 4 tiers, not 3.
Okay.
You can't quite put your finger on it, but something about that painting doesn't feel right.
Okay.
Because you're fairly certain that when you walk past it and look back at it, That fountain now has 3 tiers.
Oh. Okay. But I did see 4.
You saw 4. As you were going towards it, you were passing by. As you were going towards it, you saw 4. Then when you passed the halfway point and looked back, now you can see 3.
Oh, okay.
Are we allowed to feed questions into Agent P's mind, or can we not because we're not there yet?
Look, this is a one shot. I am not going to start screaming like a. I'm used to this. This is Chaos Gremlin energy. I'm used to you all feeding ideas to each other. Go for it.
So you know how all Indians are my brothers and sisters. So I'm feeding. Sorry, we had to say that in school a lot. Anyway, so through that energy, we knew it would come in handy one day. Through that energy, I am sending you the question. Which part of the fountain is it that has disappeared? Like, is it the top or is it the bottom?
The bottom. It's the bottom.
Okay.
Bottom
because
left.
outside it was like on the bottom, and it kind of just like, ugh. So I guess like the painting has like a nice little bottom 4th tier. Is there anything on the 4th tier, like sculpture wise or etching wise, that like
secret
I
writing?
can see?
Cthulhu was here.
Yes.
Yeah, it just says my name is Cthulhu and I'm a fountain. No. So, if I was to describe the first 3 layers of the fountain, I would say Roman would be the general
Roman.
style. If I was to describe the 4th tier, I'd say Celtic.
Okay. Oh. Okay.
Very nature-y based. No runes, nothing that would like signal a language, but just the general vibe of it. You've got like the druid leaves, a couple of symbols that look, I'm gonna say pagan adjacent.
Okay. If I go back down the other, like if I just turn around and go back to see, do I see the 4th tier again?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
Is there
I think
opposite the painting?
The other side of the room is a mirror.
Mm-hmm. I fucking knew it. In my head I was like, it's gonna be a mirror, and it was. It's always a mirror.
If you're going to ask the question of what does a painting look like if I look at the mirror looking at the painting, because I know where you're going, I know what you're like.
I like how at a certain point I can just stop asking questions and Hedge just gives me the information anyway.
What's the point of trying to hide it with you? You're going to drag it out of me anyway. I might as well just surrender it and get it over with. Looking, because you got, and this is where like the critical success comes in. When you look at the picture of the, right, here we go. I've got to word this carefully. When you look at the picture of the fountain, the painting of the fountain through the mirror, the painting's upside down.
Is there any difference in the painting other than being upside down?
No, it's the same painting, just upside down.
Hey, Indians are my brothers and sisters. What? I don't know why that's a spell now, but it is. What does the chandelier look like, and does it look like an upside down fountain? Okay.
Ooh, that's smart.
The chandelier is just the chandelier. It doesn't look any different in the mirror. It just looks a bit pathetic in the space. While you're there playing Mirror Fountain Puzzle Solver, I'm going to say I am going to completely mess the pronunciation of this up until somebody corrects me. Anna, I am so sorry. Is it? Yeah, yes.
No, it's just Isabel. It's
Isabel.
just Isabel.
Say what you mean. There's no need to have that many. That's not how words work.
I pulled this name like from like a 14th century's record out of France somewhere. So like it is an existing name.
Of course, it's the French. They always come back to bug me. Where I go, they always appear to trip me up. Okay, is Isabel, if that is your real name. How do you get to this grandest of hotels?
I think Isabel would just also take a taxi. I think what I forgot to mention is that she runs a little antique shop, and I reckon that when they were building the hotel, they come in, bought a few bits and pieces from her shops. She was, like curious to see where they've ended up in the space. She is about 5'4", has like this sort of like this brown, like not messy bob, but it's not like super stylized. And wears like a nice pantsuit, like a bluish pantsuit. Trendy, yeah. I feel like it's ahead of her time a little bit sometimes. Yeah, she would get out of the taxi and enter the hotel, looking around curiously and taking in with like her eye for like like detail that she often has at her job. Like looks around and takes it in.
Awesome. Give me the exact same spot hidden check.
Right.
It's going to be hard. I was going to get revenge and make it extreme, but no, I'm not that evil.
I failed. It's a 96, so I've got the opposite end of the spectrum.
Look, this is just a room that someone has woefully underdecorated. You do spot one of your artifacts though, on a pedestal over in one of the corners. It's done a lot of powerlifting in terms of aesthetics. Mostly because it's got nothing else around it. It's just a pedestal with the thing on. It's like
I think like it just cringes internally. It's like just looks at it. It's so disappointed.
Look, so modern comparison. Do you remember the lovely story of the Wonka experience in Glasgow?
Yes.
It's kind of emulating those kind of vibes. Like they've brought just enough to make it look like a hotel, but everything is just off-brand.
Oh no! I think Isabel. Do I see anyone like who looks like they run the place?
Not in the entrance hall. You do see the staff, all wearing their kind of maroon uniforms.
Yeah, I think she would go up to one of them and just be like, "Sorry, hi. Could I know where's your boss? Is there around somewhere?"
Mr. Watson should be in the ballroom.
Oh,
if you'd like to go see.
Yeah. Sure. Which way is that?
Through the. You see, they're about to say through the doorway, but they sort of stop themselves, and they're like through the grand doorway.
Jesus Christ. All right. Thanks. And we'll
It's
just
just
like
a doorway.
yeah, I'll just walk off to like the ballroom to find this Mr. Watson.
To be fair to Mr. Watson, the Grand Ballroom actually is probably one of the few things in this place so far that is true.
Okay.
A lot of money went into this. There is a kind of Novo Riche French design etched into the marble on the floor. There is really there's more windows than wall in this room.
Okay.
With like really silky maroon curtains, because red was all the rage back then. There's some music playing, no live band, that's expensive. So you've got a record player. Don't get me wrong, it's got a great big massive horn, but it's not it's not a band. There's a bar. It's a large bar, about double the size of one you get at a normal pub. Alcohol-wise, not particularly well stocked. Just enough that you could serve drinks for a night, but probably not another night. Or whether they're just keeping it in the basement because, well, is it a good idea to have all the alcohol on display? You see, it's fairly obvious to work out which one is Mr. Watson. Mr. Watson is the 5'5" guy in the maroon bowler hat, sort of like almost dancing around guests, like waiting on them hand and foot, asking really like asking how they are, that kind of vibe. They haven't noticed you yet.
Oh, no, that's no problem because she's going for just what makes a beeline.
Beeline straight forward.
Yeah, and we'll just like I guess like sort of like tap him on the shoulder. So like if he's in conversation with someone, like tap on the shoulder, just wave and make sure she gets his attention. Wouldn't interrupt the conversation, but then would wait until he's finished talking to them.
Yeah. Like finishes talking up, offers this couple a upgrade to their suite for the night, and then sort of turns around, clasps his hands together. Yeah, this is a short man with far too much maroon. They're almost dressed up like a bad circus ringleader. It's very for your entertainment. My job is to host and entertain. Nice to meet you. Thank you for coming along.
Yeah, and of course, I think I've met one of your employees before in my shop. I run a little antique shop further in town.
Oh, yes. I'm sorry. I can't remember everyone's name. There's
It's alright. It must have been such a like big organization to get all of this finished. The ballroom looks wonderful, I must say.
Thank you. I designed it myself.
Well, it's really. I love the windows. And the bar looks fantastic.
I sense a but.
Oh no! I was just saying. If you and she pulled out like a business card. You're like, I'm just saying, if you need more, I could get it. I could get a small discount for you if you need some more decor.
The mention of the word discount, there's like a shine, like a glint in the corner of his eye.
Exactly.
Very well, my lady. If I will just take this, and puts it in his pocket. Like, I will definitely be partaking of your services in the near future.
Right.
As soon as I've dealt with the cash problems. Anyway, enjoy yourself. Have a drink. Have some food. Are you staying the night?
Am I?
Yes.
Was that okay?
Yeah. Everyone's been given.
Okay, everyone's okay. Yes, actually, I've not checked out my room yet. Do
Oh no, no one has. We're doing that after the meet and
Oh.
greet.
Right,
That way
right.
you can all experience the wonderful heaven that is the Grand Shire.
Well, can I wait? Can I? Do I have a skill? I'm gonna try my. Can I make like a psychology or something like check? Get a vibe.
Do
I don't
psychology.
have a lot of skills in that, but no, it's a failure.
He is just keeping it together.
Right. Okay.
He is living his best possible life.
Right. Yeah, I think after a little bit of chat, she's like, okay, well, I'll leave you to it. And I'll hopefully talk to you later.
Fantastic. I need to go and attend to some other issues. I'll be back shortly. And just starts to walk away, and it starts off with just like a normal walk, but then after a few seconds turns to a hurried walk, and then almost turns into a jog towards the other end of the ballroom.
Yeah, I think after that, Isabel would have absolutely gone to get a drink.
Yeah, go relax, get a drink at the bar, sit down, unwind. While you're doing that, back to the entrance. How does Vera arrive?
Vera, I think, has arrived on foot and is very self-conscious about it. So, because she sees all of these taxis and stuff pull up, and so is going to sort of, she's going to go and knock on the window of one of the cars to be like, I think my friend left her scarf or something, to just look as if she's closing the door and then walking into the thing. And then so she's gonna walk in, and then suddenly be gripped with this anxiety of, do fancy people take off their coats? I don't know. And so half takes off her coat and hangs it by her shoulders.
Yeah.
Sort of walks in, and suddenly very aware of her hands and not knowing what to do. She looks around observing. She's good at observing.
Give me the same hard spot hidden check, and I know which way this one's going to go, but
hard success.
34 versus 35.
What are the chances?
About 1 in 5. Now, you look at this mirror. You see a painting upside down. You also catch the eye of another woman who also seems to be looking at the mirror.
Is it Agent P's character?
It's Agent P's character.
Just checking.
But there's a problem. You can see Lillian in the corner of your eye to the left. You can't see Lillian in the reflection of the mirror. But you can see other people in the mirror.
So one part of my eyes go wide. I sort of step back so I can't see the mirror anymore, kind of fidget with my coat until I can get my little notebook out and just start to write this down, because I don't want to forget what I saw or mistrust my memory. And I write down like some sort of concise, like maybe what concise description of the dress that she's wearing, and sort of like I can see her. I can see her with my own eyes, which I should be able to trust. So I tentatively smile at her to see if she sees me, or whether I can't be invisible. That doesn't make sense. I can't see her in the mirror. That was the problem. Yes.
Yeah. You can see her IRL, but you can't see her in the reflection.
No. I know. I'm just being anxious because I'm the author.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
That's called head not paying attention, just hearing words.
If Vera smiles at Lillian would like give like a polite like nod back, like hi, don't know you, but hello.
Vera's gonna think, you're a writer, come up with something better than mirrors, huh? And then sort of just like walks towards Lillian. Is gonna go, well, what a night for a day. Yes, I don't believe we've met. Are you not from town?
No, I arrived for the opening. I didn't know who I would run into. Good to see any faces around here.
Yes, it is true. There are far fewer faces here than I'm used to. As well, I'm not from here. I'm not from here either. I'm from. Well, it doesn't matter really. Would you seem to have a drink? I should get one of those. Do you have a drink?
Yeah, I probably do. Or we can both go get a drink. That's also true. Yeah, we can. Yeah, let's head over to the banquet hall.
Yep.
I
feel like.
Yeah, I think Lillian might just like look over her shoulder at the mirror again before they leave the room.
100%. Vera's gonna do that too.
As you both look at the mirror, you can see the other person, but you can't see, like, you can see yourself in the mirror, but you can't see the other person.
Okay.
So as Lillian looks, Lillian can see Lillian, but can't see Vera. And once again, when Vera looks, Vera can see Vera, but Vera can't see Lillian.
Weird.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm not sure this is going to have helped my anxiety any, so I'm going to, walk swiftly towards the drinks.
There's enough drinks here to have fun.
Not if you're with a vampire. You got to keep your wits about you.
Well, there is a man in a white suit.
Oh no, Valerian is here.
No, I'm not that evil. I am many things. I am not that evil, and I couldn't pull Valerian off. And there's kill me. Once again, the great Mr. Watson is running up and down the grand hallway and the ballroom. Kind of like anyone he's not spoken to is personally trying to speak to them. Is like constantly ushering staff. One person wasn't standing in the right location, so they just like walked up to them and pushed them like that, just moved them across. It's like you've got to be 2 meters away from the door, so just like you go there. Tell you what. So you're all at the bar. Everyone give me a listen check.
Oh, this is not going to go well. Just a regular one?
Just a regular one.
Where's my list?
Ooh, hard success.
Oh yeah.
I failed.
Also, I've just mentioned I've donated to give Porna and Agent P a free reroll if I want to use it.
Not now. I'll use it like
I'll
later.
save it for when I'm about to die.
Save it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll save it when I'm romancing who I want to romance.
Cthulhu.
You over here, two of the bar staff, having a bit of a hushed conversation about a one Mr. Watson. They mention that he bought the land for this hotel at dirt cheap rates. This used to be a bog / marshland. Was kind of the eyesore of the village. And he bought it. Like, I can build, this is cheap land. I can build a hotel on cheap land. Fun fact, constructing on marshland is significantly more expensive. As you have to do the whole Dutch thing of draining the thing and actually being able to make it usable. So while Mr. Watson saved on land purchasing costs, the construction costs were astronomical. And that put Mr. Watson in a lot of debt.
Can they tell that I can hear them?
No.
Okay.
To you, to them, you're just having a drink.
Yeah. So I think I'm sort of like thinking aloud while kind of making I just take out a notebook and like just note some stuff down. I'm sort of thinking aloud saying, why here? I mean, there are loads of places that are not London. Why do they have to spend so much money building here? And I say this like to Lillian. Are you near us, Isabelle?
I reckon so, but then I think if you were saying this to Lillian, I would be, because I didn't hear the other conversation. I was sort of listening. I guess glancing over you is sort of listening, but not making it too obvious that I'm listening.
Yeah.
Lillian would just say, I think, I'm not sure why they chose this place. Maybe it like was to make a quick buck.
I
wonder
mean,
if there was outside pressure.
I mean, it's one thing to write like Bronte. It's another thing to live like Bronte. Like, there's no need for it, you know? It's, I don't know why anyone would. I mean, it's nice. It's
questionable.
As you say questionable, Isabel just leans over like, I agree. Sorry, I couldn't overhear. Couldn't help it over here.
You agree that it's
no
nice, or
worries.
you agree that it's questionable?
Questionable. I mean, come on. There's so much empty space here. Like, have you seen the entrance?
Oh dear, yes, that
what was wrong with it?
fountain.
It's just
Oh,
all kinds of thing. I don't even know where to start. It's nothing matches like it should. Have you seen a chandelier?
oh yes, that
Looks
is
too
kind
small for the space.
Yeah, I feel like my gran had something like that.
Ooh.
Yes, but then probably in her dining table, not in a
Exactly.
big
Exactly.
space.
This is what I mean. I don't. Yeah, I mean that. Yeah, that's why I was thinking of her. I think when I was.
This hotel, isn't it supposed to be for people to get away from London?
Well, they certainly have, don't you think? I mean, I don't necessarily think this is the sort of thing you would see in London on purpose.
No, likely not.
That's true.
I'm quite worried about what our rooms are going to look like, if I'm honest.
Do you think we can go and check?
I'd be surprised if there was a pillow.
Well, I was told to wait, but I suppose it couldn't hurt. Because this is taking awfully long as well.
Sure, they forgot to lock some doors as well.
As you're peeling away, Vera, you pick up one last tidbit of information from, not from the bar staff, but from what looks like a really, really stuck up, very stiff upper lip woman. The kind of lordy-gaudy type that would like wave their hands to call for the help. Yeah, well, I heard that that a one Mr. Watson ended up taking quite the sizable insurance policy on this place. Not quite sure why.
Wouldn't that be... Well, I don't know. I've never built a hotel in the middle of... Not nowhere, but close enough. But surely this is not atypical. Isn't that par for the course?
I you heard that?
Well, I don't know. I mean, occasionally I will write things for the local paper, but I didn't... I mean, I simply didn't hear anyone talk about this in a way that suggested it was anything untoward.
As you mention... No, tell you what. Give me a psychology roll. Standard psychology.
Failure.
Failure?
Abject failure.
Look, when you say newspaper, she smirked a little bit. Well, I mean, it was just something I heard, just that people do take out insurance, but they don't usually insure the place for nearly double its value.
So Vera will look at Lillian and Isabel to check whether they what they think of this statement. Because I feel like Lillian would have mentioned that she's an investigative journalist.
Right.
Well, it's definitely odd. Almost like they're expecting the place to burn down.
Yes, I just have to hope they don't burn it down with us in it. Worse. I don't think this place will last very long, if I'm honest.
Well, you deal with antiques, I suppose you would know.
Well, they've actually got... How did you know that?
You mentioned it. I'm just assuming you mentioned it as we were talking at the bar.
Oh, okay. I'll just say it. Okay. I mean, they've got a couple of my pieces here, but they're not doing them justice at all. They're just standing on a lone table in a corner. It would be a shame if they went up in flames. Should we go check if they actually do have pillows, like Lillian suggested?
Yes, I think
I'm definitely interested in looking for that. But also, I wonder what's wrong with the establishment that they took out the insurance policy.
Are the pieces that they bought from you or rented, I don't know, are they valuable?
Can I rule that they would have been very low? I know how much money they have. Like, would they have been like expensive pieces that they bought?
They'd have been expensive pieces.
Okay, yeah.
The pieces they bought were expensive. They just didn't buy many of them.
Okay. Yeah, they've quite a few expensive pieces now that I think about it. Some really old.
That would probably factor into the insurance, wouldn't it?
Oh, you're right. Probably, yes. Such a shame. Well, and I gave that man my business card as well.
I'm not
Well,
sure that accounts for any sort of liability.
I meant
wouldn't
more
it?
that I said he could have a discount and get some pieces. Now I have to retract that statement if he's planning on buying more.
You can always pretend you don't know who he is.
It's true. I've heard that women should do that
You know
when
what?
things are weird.
It's
That
it's
sounds
a
like a
very
really
easy
good idea.
scapegoat.
I mean, obviously, this is not going to be a thing like in the future, but for now, in the far away from London. Hashtag true.
Okay, so we want to go room investigating.
Mhm.
So Mr. Watson was telling a bit of a half lie. You can get your keys to your rooms from the clerk at the front desk of the grand hallway.
Mhm.
You are all on the west wing, 3rd floor. Not quite sequential rooms, but close enough.
Not
The-
quite what?
Not quite sequential, so not like
Mm.
1, 2, 3. Like you're in like 1, 5, and 6. But you're all on the same floor and you're all on the same wing of the hotel. Because the hotel kind of has like the central bit, and then splits off into 2 wings going off, east wing and west wing. As you climb the stairs up to the 3rd floor, you can see what looks like what kind of looks like part of the east wing is older brickwork. There's kind of a point where like the east wing kind of goes from having new brick to old brick, and also the architectural styles don't quite match.
So sorry, just to
Mhm.
clarify, we are being allocated rooms on the west wing,
Yes.
and it's the east wing that's got older bricks.
Yes. Yeah.
Well, that's something at least.
Anyone who lives in the village would have a bit of prior knowledge. There used to be a small estate here back in like the mid 1800s that didn't last very long, but the building did. So it stands to reason that maybe rather than building the entire wing from scratch, they just bolted on the wing to the edge of this old estate.
Hence, building in the bog.
Yeah. You get to the 3rd floor, open your suite doors respectively. Hey, Anna.
Yes. Oh no. Oh no.
You know what I'm going to ask?
Yeah. Low.
The rooms are okay. They actually aren't bad. It looks like more money was possibly spent on the rooms than the decor of the public spaces. Again, don't get me wrong. This is no, 5-star hotel Budapest style. Like this is a comfortable bed, a nice view, a place to sit down, relax, and read. I was about to say watch TV, but that is too early. No, they are legit, legitimate rooms. There is a very interesting property though when you're on this floor. It's very difficult to hear anything downstairs while up here. Like the buzz of the party and all the murmuring has got to like a near subdued level. Also, Lillian. You've got some lovely paintings in your hotel room.
Okay.
They all seem to be the same painting from the hallway, from the grand entranceway.
The fountains?
The fountain. They're all
Okay.
different. They're all different sizes. Like you've got one over your fireplace. You've got one by the bed. You've got one
One in the
tiny
bathroom.
small one. Yeah, one in the bathroom. One small one by the door. But they're all the same picture, and they all have
Mhm.
the exact same property that you saw downstairs. Look at them in one direction, you see 4 tiers. Look at them in another, you see 3.
Okay. I'm going to call Isabel and Vera in because I need to confirm this at this point because I need to know if other people can see this. And I'll tell them, I noticed this in the big painting downstairs, and it's a similar thing is happening where I see 4 fountain tiers when I look at it from the left, but only 3 when I look at it from the right. Can you guys see the same, or am
Isabel just
I
goes
going
to like
mad?
move to one side,
So
like to
I'm
look.
going to say this. For Vera and Isabel, you don't see fountain paintings.
Oh.
You see... there's a seaside painting. There's one of London. There's one of what looks like Ireland, maybe. Like, at a pinch, it's a bit too small to make out exactly where it is, but there's some sort of greenery. No fountains here.
I think then as Lillian says like, oh, the painting on the fountain, I think it just gives her a look. It's like, wait, what do you mean by fountain? That's the seaside. Looks at like Vera for like confirmation. Maybe she's the one that's losing it.
Vera leans close to Isabel, sort of like people watching a sports event, and goes, "Just not, apropos of nothing. Do you believe in vampires?"
She looks very confused for a second. That's not a question you're here to expect. She's like, I'm unsure. Why?
Just popped into my head for no reason. Anyway, yeah. So we both, Isabel and I both see the seaside on paintings.
Yeah, you see seaside paintings, like different types of paintings, but you both see the same thing. You do not see fountains.
Lillian, do you think you should? I know that we don't know each other very well, but perhaps you should. How much have you had to drink this evening?
I've just had the one with you.
Oh,
Why? Do you not see fountains?
Not unless fountains mean something else. Where you? What? No, but you said you'd. No, we don't see fountains. Looks at Isabel to confirm. No.
Lillian,
Lillian's gonna go. Okay, yeah, you talk first.
I want to say, give me a sanity check.
Bunch nuggets. Where's my sanity?
I mean, I don't know if
It's
you've
gone.
lost it
It's
already.
not. It's literally not there.
It's no. It's up top. It's not in the skills. It's up top in the basic stats.
It's not there either.
It's under hit points, magic points, and insanity.
Oh,
I
I
don't know what
see
your
it, but
screen
it's
looks like.
overlapping with my luck.
You've got 60.
Success! Hard success.
Yay!
As you kind of take a moment to try and rationalize why are you seeing fountains, you look away for a second, then look back. There's no longer fountains. The fountains of the seaside.
Oh. William's gonna look at Vera and be like, I think you were right. I think something was in that drink that messed with my eyes. I see the seaside now.
Oh no. Well, we should.
Maybe
we should
I
all
just
stick
really
together.
like the fountain.
That's yep. Yes, so pretty. But also, we should probably all stick together for the rest of the evening, because if you are seeing things, and you're sort of, well, we're all traveling alone, I presume. Perhaps we shouldn't, be
No,
on our own at all.
I agree. Something feels off here. I can't really quite put my finger on it.
Yeah.
I'm generally always anxious, so I just thought it was me, but apparently everyone thinks something's off.
As you say,
Something's
I think
wrong.
something weird's going on here. You hear a loud crash, like a large crashing sound coming from what sounds like downstairs.
Oh, I think it's just like, what? That didn't sound good.
No. Yes, we should go.
Yeah, we should
well,
go have a look, I think.
Well, maybe from not too close by, but for sure we should see what's happening.
I was just like sneaking down the stairs, like looking around the corner,
like at the top of the telenovela stairs, like the three of
one
us.
head,
3 hands, yeah, three heads. You do the 3 heads looking downstairs into the second floor wing corridor. You see a cleaning lady, and what looks like a cleaning cart turned on its side, with what looks like some sort of like soapy liquid now seeping into the carpet.
Oh, Isabel goes and try and help her up and help the. Oh, are you alright?
Same.
Yeah, no, I'm fine. I just nothing.
Sure.
Yeah,
I think
what happened?
Sorry, I'm just gonna to go with this whole Vera thing. I'm gonna pull Lillian back a bit. Don't worry, you don't want to get blood on that pretty dress. Just wants to keep
blood
away from any blood, just in case.
Was there blood?
No, but if there's glass.
I was just moving the trolley, and then it felt like I crashed into something, and I fell over.
And there's nothing there that she could have crashed into.
Assuming that the car hasn't done a U-turn as it got hit, there's nothing directly in front of it. It's just straight corridor.
Is there a mirror at the end of the corridor?
Hmm?
Is there a mirror at the end of the corridor?
No, just a door.
I think Isabel starts like helping, like putting the things back on the cart once she's sure that this woman is alright.
Yeah, she
Oh.
brushes herself down, like looks at the mark on the carpet. I'm probably going to find a rug to hide that.
Well, I don't think anyone would notice anyway.
No, I mean, look. Do you mind? I've got to get this back downstairs. Do you?
Oh yeah.
Do you mind taking a rug from one of the rooms and just like laying it there for me?
Sure,
It
yeah,
would be a
yeah.
massive help.
Yeah, of course.
Well,
Was there like a in my room? Was there like a rug?
Every room has a rug.
Okay, Isabel just goes to her room to like go get that rug
Mhm.
from there, and, like shortly after returns.
Lillian would probably ask
Mhm.
the cleaning lady, like, have you noticed anything odd while you were working here?
All the time. Like loads of weird little things happen.
Like what?
Well, there was that time that chicken came from the attic. That was a bit random.
Mhm.
Then there was a time all the East Wing windows, when we were building the place, just exploded.
Oh, interesting.
Then there was that one in the Grand Hall that just completely caved in on itself. But they couldn't
The
afford to
window?
replace it, so they bricked it up.
The window?
Yeah, the window in the Grand Hallway.
Oh.
It kind of collapsed on itself, but they couldn't afford to replace it, so they just put bricks there. Make it look like there was never a window there in the first place, and now it's asymmetrical.
Ah, right. Yes, the 4-3 situation.
But I just thought it was cheap and shoddy building materials. I mean, everyone knows that
Might have been.
after the draining of the bog basically bankrupted Mr. Watson, that everything else here was built as cheaply as possible. Or if you've had a few pints and you go down to the pub, they'll tell you that it's all built on cursed land, yada yada yada, and you know.
What's that about cursed land?
Yeah.
Oh,
Say more about that.
Why would I say more? Look, it's just some old myth that once upon a time when the Celts were here and the Romans came marching in, that in a way to stop them from taking over everything, one of them put a curse on this bog so that if anything ever got built here, it would just be doomed to be destroyed. And no one remembered it until Hawthorne built his little manor back in the 1800s, and then that thing basically got, well, it burnt to the ground, and then they rebuilt it, and it burnt a second time, and so he just gave up and left. No one knows what happened to him.
Hawthorne?
Yeah, he was a wealthy landowner back in the 1800s, built Hawthorne Manor. And you see she points to the East Wing extension.
East Wing.
But yeah, he didn't stay long. But, I mean, it's just old wives' tales. No one really actually believes it.
You don't believe it?
I don't believe anything I can't see, my dear.
You did
fair
just crash into something that you can see. Isabel says as puts like the rug on the, on the carpet.
I look, I'm getting old. My knee probably just went and I pulled the cart down. Anyway, I need to get this down the stairs. I trust you're okay putting the rug down?
Yeah, Isabel's already putting it on the.
So the old lady turns the cart around, wheels it off. You're laying this rug down over the spillage.
Stain.
Yeah.
I would like to do something.
Yep.
I would like to take a marble from or like a from my purse
Mhm.
and roll it on the floor in the direction the cart was going.
You do that, and it just rolls. However, as Isabel finishes putting the rug down, one part of the rug is sticking up.
In what way?
Just, like as if someone's put something underneath it.
Oh.
Like there's something under the rug, not like
Yeah.
one edge of it sticking up. Okay.
Yeah, like something's underneath the rug.
Is it moving?
It's not moving.
Can I like lift the rug again and see?
If you lift the rug, you see nothing. But if you put the rug
like,
back down
lift it back
again,
down.
you'll see it.
Looks at the other two. Are you seeing this?
I'm gonna say, yeah. Do we see this?
Yeah, you see it. Everyone sees it.
Okay. If at least one of us has some of their drink left, I'm gonna pour it on top of the little mount, the carpet mound.
Just need another rug in a minute.
Because I want to see if it falls to the ground and this is an illusion, or if it rolls off like there's actually something there.
Smart.
You pour this liquid on the rug. The liquid disappears.
Oh.
It goes through the rug, but it never reaches the carpet.
You guys see that, right?
Yeah, and I'm
Yes.
not sure if I'm liking this.
I'll tell you what, I'm not having another drink from this bottle, whatever it is. We should.
Can I touch the carpet?
No.
As you press, so I'm guessing you want to put your hand down on the
Bump.
As you press down on it, you just see the bump move across. So it's still under the rug, but it's now moved.
Isabel's gonna try and whack-a-mole it.
Yeah. Looking at just there, go.
Isabel on the other side of the rug.
We're just playing ping pong.
Every time you press it, it just moves to somewhere else in this rug.
Can I,
But
What if I lay on top of it?
Yeah, I was just gonna say that.
I need Lillian to give me a dodge roll.
Oh no.
What am I dodging? Please. I have a good dodge, but oh, thank God, yes. Hard success.
As you lay down, you feel the rug like tense up as if it's going to coil, and you just about roll out of it as it suddenly spins around and tightens itself up as if it was going to strangle you like a snake.
Oh, ew.
At that point, you just see the rug, a bit like a snake, all wrapped up in a circle, start kind of slithering down the corridor.
What the fuck?
Like a snake or like a centipede?
Like a snake.
That's worse.
That is worse. Centipede, it just makes sense.
Look, Hedge, I don't want to pull this card on you, but half of us on the stream are Indian. Snakes don't do that.
What do snakes do then?
They do not conspire with Cthulhu, I tell you that.
These could be special snakes. These are
1930s
Can-
little tosser snakes.
yes, the tosser snakes.
Can we hear the music from downstairs?
Just about at this point. You're on the second floor. You can just
Okay.
about hear the music.
I mean, I think Isabel's still shocked by the fact that a carpet rolled up and then slid it up like it's.
Is the carpet okay? So, but
Mhm.
okay. So,
Yeah.
is the carpet slithering towards where is it going to? What direction?
So you watch this carpet go down the corridor, and it reaches the door at the end of the corridor. The door that Agent P gives the look to, as if you're describing something and it may or may not be important, but I'm going to figure it out. That look, I'm used to that look. But what you notice is, as it gets to the door, it just starts banging into the door as if it's expecting to get through it.
I think Isabel
But it
just looks at
can't.
it. And
Can I be a
goes-
polite person and open
I
it?
mean, Isabel was gonna say like
I want to be polite and just be like, okay, milady.
yeah, she was
I mean,
going to be like she was going
one
to be like it sounds weird, but I think does it want us to follow? Should we open the door?
I think we should see where it goes. And Lillian's gonna go to where the rug is banging its non-existent head on the door and like
Are the edges of the carpet frayed at all of the rug? Can we like let a thread? Like, can we hang on to a little thread that like goes wherever this thing is going?
Yeah, sure, why not? You can grab a thread and start unraveling the rug as it starts slithering its way.
Can I when it gets to the door, can I want to ask the rug like, would you like to go inside?
The rug starts
Because at
moving
this
for a
point, what's
second.
real?
Like looks up to you, like rears its front up to you, and just starts nodding.
This is awful.
I'm sorry, I have to call bullshit on this. Do we not have to do a sanity roll? We're following a carpet and asking if it wants us to open doors for it.
Uh,
What?
It's up to you. Do you feel insane looking at this carpet?
As soon as I signed up for this, Hedge, like,
do you feel insane? I mean, is it not? Have you not seen it? See,
Have you never seen a carpet roll up on itself and slither away like a snake, Vera?
I
and
learned the
not
best.
when you ask whether you wanted to open the door. No, I haven't, Lillian.
I
Have
learned
you?
a long time ago the best way to annoy people in a game like this is to gaslight the players into thinking they're doing something insane when they're not, or when they are that they aren't. But yes, you do all need to give me sanity checks as you open the door.
As we open the door. Okay, I'm gonna open the door for the carpet snake.
I failed my sand roll.
I too have failed my sanity roll.
Let me.
And I would just like to say we should give Carpet Snake a name.
We should.
Oh yes.
I don't have a
Carson.
name.
What? Carson?
Carson. Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
because carpet.
I'll be honest, that's not the name I got the HP to come up with.
Yeah, I was thinking Shirley because it's like Shirley.
No, I'd have gone Carlisle just to be
Oh,
just to rub
No.
salt in my wound.
We all failed.
You all failed. Everyone give me 1d4. This isn't bad, but this is not good.
1.
You lose 1 sanity.
I rolled 4.
You lose 4 sanity.
Yeah.
I rolled 1.
Look, I told you, what is so weird about following a carpet snake?
I vow to you that these words will come back to haunt you, Hedge.
As you open this door, and Carlson is now making its way through the door. you notice that this part of the building has no lights on. There's still lights coming into the windows. Not all the curtains are shut, but there's no active lights on here. In fact, there's no sign of anyone. What none of you noticed while you were too busy looking at Carpet Snake is the sign next to the door saying that this wing is currently closed for renovation.
The East Wing?
This is the West Wing. This is the furthest part of the West Wing.
Oh.
I.e., someone didn't finish the hotel in time, and needed to make their money back. So if anyone asks, this bit is closed for renovation. As you close the door, the music stops. Even though there's only a door between you, it's like total silence. If you open the door a little bit, you can hear the music. Close it again, it's gone. You see Carlson just casually continuing to go down this corridor.
It's a corridor, not a room?
It's a corridor.
Oh.
So the impression you get is this was supposed to be one long corridor until someone couldn't finish it, and so they very quickly built a wall and was like, "Hey, there you go. That's what it should be. Don't question it." Carlson gets about halfway down the corridor and stops in front of a what are they called?
Describe it.
It's you know when Anna will know this immediately because Anna is crafty. When you do the sewing onto a thing, onto
embroidery.
That's it.
Embroidery.
Anna will know the word embroidery because Anna is crafty.
Yes, I don't know the word.
I don't even embroider. I used to as a kid, but
say I was right. On some fundamental level, I was right. Yeah, it stops in front of this embroidery hanging off the wall, and then just unfurls itself back into a rug.
Where's the little Cthulhu spawn bump?
It's gone.
Oh.
Is there one on the wall?
What is the embroidery of?
That's a better question.
It is a much better question. There was a question I thought you were going to ask. Players, never know what you're going to do next. It is of some writing. It just says, "Goodbye, Porner." I mean, that was the perfect timing.
Vera fainted.
Perfect timing. It just says, "Hello, trapped people."
Oh no. Hello, trapped people. Just with a period or an exclamation mark? How enthusiastic is it?
With an exclamation mark.
Amazing.
With an exclamation mark?
2 exclamation marks.
2 exclamation marks. Hello, trapped people. The 2 dots make a smiley face.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, you're back.
Hey, there we go.
Welcome back.
We thought the embroidery got you.
Can you hear us?
I don't think.
Oh no.
I don't think she can hear us.
So.
Oh no.
Porna, make a wacky face if you can hear us.
Is that a wacky face? What defines wacky?
Porno, wink if you can hear us.
Oh,
no.
Again.
Just try to communicate. Like, wink if you can hear me. Is that any better? Hello? Hey, there we go.
Wink if you can hear us.
I could hear you. I literally, my laptop went off. It,
Oh no.
I joined the call again, so I was like, yes, I can hear you. I've rejoined the call.
we was like, wink if you can hear us. Like, we just saw nothing.
Do a wacky face.
So that was the wacky face. I knew that was the wacky face.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah, this carpet has gone back as being a rug, and the embroidery on the wall just says, "Hello, trapped people!" !
What I'm going to go out on a limb and say this is not typical 1932 embroidery style.
No.
Okay. Great.
Lillian's gonna go try the door anyway.
Fun fact. You look at the wall.
There's no door. There's no door.
No, there's a door. Just
there's a mirror where you can see a door.
It's a mirror of a reflection.
And the door is upside down.
No. To quote Buzz Lightyear, you're mocking me, aren't you? Never mock the person who holds the fate of your characters in their hand.
You made us name a carpet Carson.
I did not do that. You elected to do that. As you walk towards this door, you keep walking and walking and walking, and you don't seem to be getting anywhere.
Oh God.
Oh God.
You all watch Vera like moonwalk in place.
No.
Whereas Lillian thinks they're getting towards the door. Like everyone thinks they're getting towards the door, but then no one's getting anywhere.
Guys, I feel like this could be a dance step in the future.
I think Isabella just after a little while goes, I think it was a mistake to fall at a carpet snake.
The carpet snake was polite. We didn't know it would trap us here.
What part of the carpet snake do you think was the mistake? Do you think it was a mistake for us to lie down on top of it? Or do you think it was a mistake to open a door politely for the carpet snake to go places and then follow it through? What part of it do you think was a mistake? Tell me.
The following. The following part.
The following. But also, Vera, you're here as well, so
I am here, and I don't know why. Anyway, let us right. Well, so okay. Because we have all seen different things in the past, just want to make sure. We're all trying to walk towards a door, right?
yes.
And correct me if I'm wrong. Could be wrong. Have been wrong many times. It's a thing I do. The door's not getting closer, right?
No.
Okay. So should we try to do something that gives us a sense of external validation? Or should we just act like we are on an amorphous global network website called X?
There's a
What's
website.
I was trying to like come up with a thing. Anyway,
Vera, give me a special mentioning X sanity check.
What?
Hang on. I don't mind. It's fine. It's a one shot, whatever. Oh, 83 versus 39. Failure.
Take another 1d4 sanity.
Just for like being with us two. Vera takes as a rolls.
We're the reason. Cthulhu, not needed.
Vacancy for Cthulhu.
Look.
So Cthulhu's like
Predicting-
filing their nails.
Because it was like, this job description does not include what I thought it would.
Look, predicting the future is sanity inducing. Who knows what's going to happen to these things called websites? So, if any of you look back at the embroidery,
Mhm.
the text has changed.
Oh God.
It's now got the words "going somewhere?" ? Embroidered into it.
If this is Deadless again, I will throw
I think
I will throw
Isabella
hands and legs.
Open the
Isabella
book,
just-
Lillian.
This is gonna be then this will be pantsless tables.
Yes.
Then
Going
you will be on a
somewhere.
pantsless table
Look,
stream, Hedge.
No,
Yeah.
I so want to make you roll sanity for that terrible pun, but I'm being the good DM. I am a good.
No, you
I'm
have to
good.
roll for your sanity.
Okay, what is my sanity score?
Like,
It's not high.
60.
it's like, yeah.
60. A good 60.
I mean, that's a 9.
Yeah, you're passed.
0.
So
No,
51 now.
no more sanity for me.
Yeah, I think like as the writing comes on, Isabel just sort of like puts her hands like in like on her hips, like, "Are you mocking us?" And just waits for it. Just like at this point, just talk at the wall because the text has changed. You know what?
It doesn't-
Vera leans against the wall next to the embroidered thing, and just goes, "Now we're talking to an embroidered tapestry. It's I mean, we were talking to a carpet already. I suppose it's not that different, but
I mean,
still."
I've got quite a lot of haunted artifacts in my shop sometimes, so it's not the first time I've seen something weird. But this
Do you
this
talk to them
definitely is.
though?
If I feel like there's been, well, I had a series of dolls for a while, and I felt like sometimes they'd moved after I put them down, so I started sort of talking to them. I guess it gets lonely in the shop sometimes. But this, I've never had something like this. I'm just treating it like I would. any of
You
us all.
see the embroidery changes just to the word "silent."
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. Are we not making polite enough conversation for you? Carpet on the wall.
You see it changes to a rather good impression of Vera leaning up against the wall like that, basically repeating in a speech bubble exactly what you just said.
But it's like the capital letter, small
Yeah.
letter. Like,
Yeah, it's mocking SpongeBob before it was a thing.
Oh, I am livid.
are you Carson's mom or parent?
You named the carpet? Question mark.
You didn't? Do you not care for them?
Is,
You
making
you
it your
just
own.
you just watch like dot 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 dot, and it's a bit like Messenger, where it just goes across and then goes across again as this is like thinking.
Oh no, the carpet is Hedge's brain.
Another sanity roll for Hedge.
I'm keeping score of Hedge's sanity, by the way.
So
Huh?
I'm okay with that 144. I'm okay. Eventually it settles on, help me burn this place, and then you can leave.
Who are you?
good question.
Is that what the embroidery says?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Sorry, just takes a while to come around to the right question when Carpet starts talking to you. Yeah, what, who, it, shouldn't good questions be answered?
I'm a person. And then, as it says, I'm a person, you see the word a kind of like undoes itself and then reforms the word I was a person.
So are you a spirit? Are you a ghost?
You just see the words boo appear.
Oh, well, at least I suppose if you are going to be a ghost and you're haunting an old building that no one really wants to come to, you might as well have a sense of humor about you. Okay, well, why would
All
you
that
want to
carpet
burn?
burn.
Exactly. Roll
Right,
for sanity,
that's it.
Hatch.
That's it. Good night.
And that's
This has
where
been a stream. Goodbye.
And
that's our stream tonight, folks.
Yep.
Next time,
So-
someone else will be GMing because Hedge has given up.
That was also a 30. I'm doing okay. I'm doing okay. My sanity is intact. Everything is fine.
For now.
Would you like to see me?
Well, that depends. Are you going to draw a lifelike portrait of yourself in embroidery?
No. Last chance.
Vera looks at the
Do
others.
you want to see me? Yes / no.
Isabella goes, sure.
At this point, we have to.
Let's see then.
The temperature in the room drops significantly. And you all kind of feel something draping at the corners of your neck, like fingertips brushing across it. And then in between you all is a flash of light. I need everyone to give me a sanity check.
Okay.
Facts.
Success.
Failure.
Oh, you're
Success.
at 38 sanity.
Please. Please.
Sorry? No, I got 41, 38.
Yeah, but I meant
I
just
got
your
a-
total sanity is 38. That's still
Yep.
very high.
Yep.
I got a 1.
You got a critical success.
How do you keep doing that?
It's the app.
Look, for Isabel and Lillian, this is fine. This is just reflections in light. You're in an abandoned part of a building. Of course, the temperature is going to be cold. I need Vera to roll 1d8 sanity damage.
Shit's about to get interesting. 6.
I need you to roll 1d10.
3.
You see in this wisp of white light a image of a withered, blonde-haired female wearing what looks like ripped and broken deer hide over their chest, and they just reach out with their hand to try and grab at your chest, you feel this sinking feeling overtake you as you try to run away. Even though you're a bit insane at the moment, you're still smart enough to know that you can't run at the door because that's not going to get you anywhere. So you start running deeper into the wing, hoping that there'll be an exit somewhere else. As you do that, I need you to make me a hard dodge roll.
I'm gonna use my reroll
Yeah,
thing
yeah,
that
yeah.
Anna gave me.
Yeah.
Use Anna's reroll.
It's like a reminder everyone watching, you can help players by giving them, for example, free rerolls.
It went worse. I'm gonna. Yeah, I failed.
Oh no!
As you run, suddenly one of the benches along the side of the corridor just swings like a gate and just knocks your feet from under you. And you basically face plant the ground. Roll a 1d2 and take that as damage.
2.
2 damage. As you kind of face plant the ground. And you are sort of held there for a moment.
So previously when I'd rolled a 6 and a 3, so was the 6
The
the
6
sanity
was the
points
sanity
that I rolled?
damage, yeah.
Yeah.
And 3 is the number of hours you're insane for.
Cool.
Everybody else,
Oh no!
what you witness is slightly different to what Vera witnessed. You see Vera run off down this corridor and then all of a sudden trip on thin air and face plant the ground.
I try and run over there and try and help her up, if that's possible.
Yeah. You can fully interact with.
Yeah,
With
she runs
Vera.
over and goes like, and just like kneels down, try and grab like her. Are you okay? What happened?
Do you touch my hand or anything? Like, do you try to help me up?
Yeah, I'll try and grab gently grab your arm to help you.
I think initially when you touch my arm, I would scream, and then I would just be like, sort of, curling myself up into a ball to avoid touching anything. And then when I see that it's you, I might just like, Isabel?
Yes.
I don't even.
Right.
Why didn't you run? Why would you not run? Who doesn't run when they see something like that? Why would you not run? Are you part of it?
What did you see? I didn't. I saw a flashing light.
No, there wasn't a light. I mean, yes, there was light, but there was at the center of it there was the woman, and she was she had animal hide, and she was reaching for me. She wanted to hurt me. She wanted to hurt me. I could feel it in my chest. She wanted to take the life from me, and she's going to take the.
It's okay. I believe you. And so it's like puts like a gently like an arm or like a hand on her shoulder, so rubs like her shoulder a little bit. I believe you. It's okay. We should probably Get out of here then.
Where's Lillian? Did she get her? Is she
Looks
okay?
over.
No, I'm still here. I'm okay.
I don't think we should be here. I think we should go. I think we should go. I think we need to get out of here.
I think the
I'm
only
not-
way we can get out of here is if we burn the place.
Yeah, I think so. Wait, let me try, and we'll like get up and like go back to the door that we initially came from,
Mhm.
if that's still there.
The door's still there.
I'm going to
Okay.
I'm going to like shrink away from it and like have to be kind of tugged along if they want to take me along with them, like if they notice, because I'm gonna
You're gonna try the door.
Exactly the same thing. As you reach a certain point in the corridor, and you reach a certain point, and then you just start walking on the
We
spot.
can't go back.
The embroidery comes back with, why do you keep going backwards? But backwards is spelt backwards.
Some Geronimo Stolten stuff.
I think Isabel turns to the embroidery and she goes like, "What did you do to Vera?"
Not my fault they're weak-willed.
Do you want us to help you or not?
Oh, they'll help. Now, like I said, why do you keep going backwards?
question is remind me where the mirror is now. Is there a mirror?
There's no mirror in here. There's no mirror in this corridor. You all keep imagining mirrors, which I find absolutely hilarious.
Whose fault
Can
is
I,
that
like-
hedge?
Can I like at reading that, I start walking backwards?
You stand where Vera and Lillian is, and for the first time, you see them move away from you as you start walking backwards.
I think
Lillian and Vera, you watch Isabel walk backwards and is getting closer to the door.
Oh.
So you're like, I think I figured it out. Just walk backwards and we'll get out of here.
You
Yeah,
see
I'm gonna-
the
yeah.
embroidery turns around. It's like, I didn't mean it literally. No, not literally.
Well, it's working.
You see the rug starts to try and like turn back into Carlton form.
No, we are not friends anymore. No, bad rug.
I continue walking backwards towards the door.
You
Yeah.
feel your hand touch the door.
Okay, trying to open it.
That is where we're gonna take a break.
Oh no.
Sorry, I apologize for the backwards door. I just wanted to get a minor bit of revenge on Anna by reusing a puzzle against them and seeing how long it would take for them to realize that I was doing the same shit
Yeah,
twice.
when you said backwards, I was like, okay, I gotta walk backwards. Sure.
It's almost like I'm using this to personally get revenge. Wait till you see the magician later. Now, anyway, we're going to take a quick 10-minute break. Get up, walk around, get those muscles moving, get some drinks. Don't forget to donate. I am going to put a bit of a warning here and say that these peeps here are going to need every reroll they can get.
Oh no.
Because Magpie gave me the rule of extreme rolls are for extreme situations, and I put extreme rules are for dramatic situations. So there may be a few additional re-rolls needed to keep everything going.
Guys, I need the rerolls. Give me the
Yes,
rerolls.
Give me the reroll.
Give poor another rerolls.
You
Donate
don't
all the money.
understand.
We will be back in 10 minutes. Be safe. Can't wait to see you then. Bye. welcome back, everyone. I hope you're all good. We're now at £60. We're over the halfway mark. Our goal. Woo. That's worth 1 woo. If we get to 100, it's worth 2. I may smile. I think we should just dive straight back into what we got into with Isabel, Yisabel, Wisabel, however we're going to start pronouncing it.
Wisabel.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is that French father, English mother, pronunciation somewhere in the middle.
I'm not even going to try the last name.
Was that?
My voice Swan. You open the door and you hear the band. Well, not the band, the music. And you can step back out into the corridor.
Yeah, I'll just hold the door open for the artist and just like gesture for them to come through, considering trying to get out.
Yeah, I moonwalk the hell out of there.
We've invented the moonwalk. So yeah, you can both moonwalk your way out of there, and you are back in the West Hotel wing.
Okay, let's make like the original West Wing of the future and walk and talk. Walk and talk. Let's move. Let's move.
Yeah,
Away from here.
That also becomes a dance move.
Yes. Yeah, I think as we're like walking, talking, I would do it like to like look around and see like if everything looks normal or if like we're in some kind of weird mirror dimension or whatever.
Give me a wonderful hard spot hidden.
Oh, I hate you.
A pretty decent.
Am I still in the
failure.
3-hour
You
mark of-
are, but you don't feel the urge to run away anymore.
That was
Now,
a failure for me.
everything is just like you left it. Isabel, exactly as you left it. Even down to the
Never trusted
splodge
it.
mark on the ground.
Sure.
Always trust a spot hidden check.
Yeah.
I could be bluffing.
Everything's fine. Everything's normal. Yeah.
Where are we going? Are we going up to the bedrooms or down to the atrium? Hallway.
Down
Down.
to where the people are.
Yeah.
And
Down.
near the exit.
For sure.
You go back into the main, grandest of hallways that isn't so grand. And you're back in that lovely room with your lovely painting of the fountain and the mirror and the fireplace and the artifact and the crappy chandelier.
What question? What do the paintings in here look like?
So there's only one painting, and the painting
the
is
fountain.
just the fountain. Although,
But like,
here's the
yeah.
thing. You failed all of your spot hidden checks. To you, this is just a painting of a fountain.
but is it like so? Because Lydian had said before, like, had to look at a painting of a fountain. If I like walk past it and like keep my eyes on it, like, does it stay like the tree there? Is like become 4?
For you, it's just 3 tears.
I think I see the point. Like, oh, that's Lillian. That's the one you meant. That kind of fountain.
Yeah. Do I still see like the 4 tiers on one side and 3 tiers on the other?
Yep, you see 4 tears on one side, you see 3 tears on the other. Please feel free to give me a hard spot hidden check.
Imagine I roll another 1.
If you roll another
Both of
1,
us?
if you want to as well.
Oh, that's almost. That was so close. That was a regular anyway.
Right, listen, we do not need to encourage Agent P to roll more 1s, okay?
I can re-roll, right? I have
Yeah, you've
two
got
rerolls.
two
You've got
rerolls
two
by now. So.
rerolls.
No, I'll
Oh,
save it.
also, I will remind everyone, you've got luck points to spend. You can spend some of your luck.
Oh, right. I'm gonna spend 3
Sorry,
So
that
if
was
you-
a hard spot
to
hidden,
get it
right?
done.
Yes, hard, yeah.
Oh, it was a hard
Yeah,
spot.
if you spend
Mm.
6 luck points, you can make it.
Hmm.
It's hard, no? It's
Yeah, but you already had it as hard, I think. Selected.
no, I didn't.
Oh,
Did
it says hard on. Oh no, that's Porna. Sorry. Porna can
Yeah.
spend 6 luck points. Sorry.
Wait, yeah. It's okay. No, it's fine. I'll just fail it.
I'm gonna go out on a limb and say Puna does not trust her luck.
That's fair.
Oh, but no, you're right. It's not that far. All right, what the hell?
Oh, it's just
I'm
6
gonna-
points. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, Vera's going to spend 6 luck points to push past the hard difficulty.
Yeah. What could possibly go wrong?
Okay.
Mhm. Yep.
Everything is just how you left it, except the bottom. The paintings almost. You could almost swear this painting's 3-dimensional. Almost like
The one
you
in
could
which I
touch the
couldn't
fountain.
see Agent P. The one in which I couldn't see Lillian.
That's the mirror.
Oh right, sorry. Never mind.
The,
Yes,
the
good point.
actual physical painting, it
Mm.
looks like you could almost touch it.
It's a one shot. What the hell? I'm gonna try and touch it.
I just had a thought. We had a bird.
Yep.
We have to blow up the fountain.
That would be a well. That will involve touching it. So I'm gonna.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
you touch the painting, and you both watch Vera disappear.
Oh God.
Before I disappear,
Mhm.
I mean, fine, sure, I disappear. But
You hear
a
a
lengthy.
you hear a distant wahoo.
And then there's just this really weird music, and then
Rippling and a rippling effect on the painting.
and then all of a sudden the fountain moves and Vera pops out of it.
like a birthday cake. Is it what's it called? So this was the painting. Was it near the fireplace? Right.
Yeah,
It was
above the fireplace. Yeah.
So on the mantle, is there by any chance some matches or anything?
There's a fire starter.
Right. So I would like to grab the fire starter
Mm-hmm.
before I disappear.
Okay. You grab the fire starter and then you touch the painting and disappear.
Yep.
Isabel and Lillian watch them disappear.
I think it's like just sort of gasps and it's like look at Lane like, where'd you go?
I think the painting might have swallowed her.
There, I just see a fountain. I don't know what you keep seeing.
The fountain looks different on 2 sides. On one side it has 4 tiers, and on the other side it has 3 tiers. I don't know why.
Right. I think Isabel just gonna go and walk up to it. And
Can I
just...
take the painting off the wall?
Yeah.
It's a portal.
I'm gonna take
You
the
can-
painting off.
As you lift to take the painting off, you sort of see some of the staff go, and then that's expensive.
Isabel
I'm
just sort
gonna-
of shushes them.
I
Like,
can hold the painting with my hands, right?
You can hold the painting frame.
Yeah, the
Your
frame.
hands grip the frame, and yeah, you
Frame.
can hold on to
Yeah,
it.
frame. I'm gonna shake it. Like I'm trying to shake Vera
And
out.
you understand? I mean, the whole assembly in here just watches Lillian take a presumably priceless painting off the wall and just start shaking it like a sieve A coin falls out.
Okay.
Fucking-
I'm gonna be personally insulted by that.
Oh, it's Vera. Just fixing it.
Oh no, I'm a souvenir.
Yeah, a
I'm an
coin
antique
drops out.
to be sold in Isabel's shop.
Come back next week for Vera the Coin, a separate adventure in a different system that involves none of these people.
How I became a coin.
You might be wondering.
How
I think
got here.
I will say Isabel will generally pick up the coin to look at it, kind of stunned by this, but also like intrigued.
It is a pristine Roman coin.
Oh.
Right. I mean, I probably would know what it
Yeah.
is.
It's got the image of Julius Caesar on it.
I'm not a bald man.
What was that about keeping the Romans out? Shows the
Maybe you
coin
have to
to
destroy anything Roman here? Like the
find
fountain.
more
The
coin.
fountain
The
had
three layers
Roman
of the
architecture.
fountain is Roman architecture.
Yeah, 3 layers of the single.
How do
Maybe we can
And let's
burn
get
the coin.
first before we...
I'm gonna keep I this whole time
Just
we
keep
were like shaking it.
As you're violently shaking this painting, just more and more coins start to drop out.
Yes.
And then
I'm sorry.
a-
Your friend has just disappeared and you're freaking playing the slot machines? Can you please help me? Thank you.
We are trying.
you keep
Only people in here like watching you.
so it starts with one
How
coin,
does she
then
know
2
there are coins in the
coins,
painting?
then 3 coins, and then like a handful of coins fall. Then a fucking Roman shield just drops out of the painting.
What the... Isabel's like intrigued by the shield because like getting the jackpot.
It's a full pristine condition
wonder-
tower shield.
I wonder if Vera says that she identifies as Roman if she'll fall out.
Yeah, where is she now? Right now, I'm curious. What does she see?
Yeah. What does Vera?
I don't know. What does Vera see? I kid. Relax. You're fine. You on the other side come out and well you come out in what looks like a manor house, a bathhouse. Oh, my Wendy has crashed. Well, I refresh
Roman bathhouse?
that. A Roman bathhouse, yes. And behind you is a mosaic of a fountain with 4 tiers. Outside, where the entrance to the hall was, is now the exit to the bathhouse. There is a fountain outside there.
How
Well,
many tiers does it have?
Here's the problem. It's a ruined fountain. It looks like it has recently been damaged.
Okay. Is there anybody else around?
No, not that you can see.
Hello? Hello?
Nothing comes back.
Okay, well,
You
nothing is trying to
can.
actively kill
No,
me.
nothing's
That's
going to
good.
actively kill you. You can give me a hard spot hidden.
You do understand that a regular spot hidden just works just as well.
I know it
sometimes,
does.
right?
I know it does, but how else am I get you to bleed your rerolls?
Ha! Ha! Ha!
Ah,
Extreme
nice.
success! Take that! Mr. How am I gonna get narrative out of this? Ha! Okay, I'm done now.
Oh, yeah, I can say we're done. You notice the statue has been the fountain has been carved recently, and underneath this fourth layer is what looks like stone steps. It's almost like someone's built a fountain over something. And the fourth layer is covered in Celtic lettering. Saying, because you got a crit extreme success, here lies the tomb of Froma.
Would I know what that means? Or can I roll to like a history or something like that to...
You can give me a... Ooh. I am looking at all the wonderful skills that you can... I'll tell you what, I am really, really kind, so I will let you use literature.
Où est la littérature?
On your arts and crafts. I wouldn't let you calligraphy your way out of this, but I'll let you literature your way out of it.
Cool. What? Okay.
Oh no! It's almost like you failed. Anyway.
Can I re-roll?
Yeah, you can spend your reroll. Remember, if people keep donating, you can keep rerolling.
Yes. If you keep donating, I will take risky decisions. Yes! Success!
So, Froma, you've read a lot of books and a lot of local history books around what once was, so the name again, what was once the village of Little Tosser. You know the word froom? Froma isn't one that rings the immediate bell, but just by knowledge of association, it's very much it's plausible that it could mean the name of someone. A lot of Celtic words for like name places derive from names of people.
Yeah.
So it's possible that this is referring to the tomb of a local, of someone who lived here locally. There are the legends of Froome, but again, not chroma, but that could be a translation error.
And just in a quick evil versus not evil sort of way, what do these legends say?
If you believe the legends, they were a druid who was extremely protective of the swamp and marshlands that once inhabited most of the middle of England. They would take vows to protect it. They protected it against the Romans. They protected it against the Saxons. They protected it against the Vikings. They lost, unfortunately. It wasn't a fight that they were ever going to win. But one by one, this kind of cult divvied up and protected marshland.
So the carvings at the moment at the base of the thing are Celtic.
Yes.
But when we walked into the place, the carvings on the base were Roman.
Yes.
Were they not?
They were. I can. It's fine. I'm watching the Agent P wheels turn.
You're on mute.
I was literally thinking about ice cream.
And what? What's in my own petard?
Very fast.
Yeah, I think honestly, all right. So I have the fire starter, don't I?
You have the fire starter.
Would you say that there is a lot of flammable ground near this?
So a lot of this is brickwork and pavement. The stone steps are made out of raw stone and dirt going down. So there's a bit of vegetation there, but you couldn't start a mass fire up here.
So I'm still wearing my scarf and coat.
Yep,
So
you're still wearing all of the clothes you were wearing before.
So I am going to take my scarf off, put it at the mouth of the fountain, just sort of covering it, or covering a part of the top.
Yeah.
And light it on fire.
Awesome. Your scarf burns into nothingness. Lillian, Isabel, you are there shaking this painting. All of a sudden, the fountain outside, all the water stops and a plume of fire comes out.
I think Isabel looks over at that and looks at Lily. It's like, I think Farah found a way to burn the fountain. I don't know how, but
That's still good. I think we need to burn all the coins too. Question mark.
Oh, it starts like having the shield starts gathering the coins in the shield.
and we just scatter. I put the painting down, facing not towards the wall, but so that Vera can get out in case she needs to get out. No, not towards the wall. So in case Vera walks out, she walks out not into a wall.
Yeah.
And Lillian helps you scoop up to this thing and just yeet it into the
yeet
fire
into
that's
it.
right there.
It's very hard to generate enough heat to melt coins. Especially because Roman coins weren't pure gold. They were debased with other less valuable metals that had higher melting points.
Like what metals?
Coppers, irons. However, you noticed a painting. I mean, you've just been shaking this thing upside down. The moment you stop shaking and you flip it back around for a second and look at it again, you see a broken fountain with a Vera standing next to it. And what looks like a flaming scarf being tossed onto the top of it.
Oh.
Also, hello Raiders, thank you for the raid. You've joined us at a really dramatic time. They're trying to set the world on fire.
Trying.
And and as me, GM, I don't understand why. But we're rolling with it. From Vera's angle, you just see the scarf go up in a plume of smoke and flames, and nothing else happens to the fountain at all.
Can we pull Vera out?
So what? You're going to put your hand on the painting to try and pull Vera out?
Yeah.
If they call me.
If they call you, you can't do
Yell into
anything.
the painting.
Yeah.
Lillian,
'Cause
you
that's
go
not-
to touch Vera on the painting, you disappear.
Oh,
The painting just collapses to the ground. You appear outside the mosaic in the Roman bathhouse and can see Vera standing outside with no longer wearing a scarf.
Can I set
Lillian.
the bathhouse on fire?
Yeah, I was thinking.
Let's set the place that has lots of water on fire.
The thing, the place that is the place from which
Mhm.
Lillian emerges. Where
Yep.
where what is it? It's a door. It's a
I would
wall.
assume so. It's an entrance.
It's an entranceway. It's like an arch, columned arch.
Right.
The more you look at this place, the more you think this bathhouse's layout almost mimics the hotel, minus the extra floors, because Romans didn't build many multi-story buildings.
Oh.
But yeah, Lillian, you see this broken fountain with these stairs going down into the fountain, with the writing around the outside that you couldn't see the first time you saw it.
I mean,
I'm
the
gonna
fountain isn't
straight up
burning.
hug Lillian. Be like, "Oh my god! Hi!
While you
Where are we? What is happening? Why are you now
We
here?
are.
Are we now both trapped?"
I think we are in the painting. I don't know if we are trapped forever, though.
Oh well, good. What could? Hi. Good. Well, great. I'm so glad that you have answers. But I'm very happy to see you. But I'm so glad you have all the answers now. Where's Isabel?
I think she's still outside.
Freaking
Yeah.
French. Okay.
Isabel's. I feel like Isabel watched Lillian disappear to painting. He's like, and looks around, and there's like a flaming fountain. People are probably like looking.
People are
at
looking
her,
very
like,
confused what's going on right now.
I think she just like says they're like unsure if she should wait and like help them out somehow. I think she starts like shouting into the painting.
Nothing happens. They can't hear you on the other side. You do see in the painting as you shout into it, you can now see Lillian in the painting.
Oh,
And they're
Okay,
hugging each other.
Okay. I think she's just gonna put like the painting like against the wall and just like shouts like, "No one touch this!" and just like touches the painting herself.
Yeah, you touch the painting,
And
bam,
whoop.
appear the other side. Behind you is a mosaic of the fountain.
Okay, cool. I'm going to find the others.
A mosaic of the fountain.
we have to break it.
Yeah. Maybe I have to break the fountain.
I
or do we have to
think we
break the
have to
mosaic?
destroy this building.
Well, yeah, we should do that. But how? Is it is it like? Does it look like, even though there are no people, that It's normally a functional bathhouse.
It's a normal functioning bathhouse. Looking at the sun and looking at the time of day, it's very early morning. It's almost like this place isn't open yet.
What is the bathhouse made of?
It's made of stone, varying types of stone. The Romans couldn't get the exact same stone for everything. So you've got a lot of sandstone here, bits of limestone for places where there's no water, marble for certain parts of the bathhouse. It's an intricate bathhouse. It's really nice.
Can I
except for the fountain, which is just ruined, which kind of stands up with sore thumb compared to the rest of the bathhouse.
I mean, did I catch up with them by now?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we just go like, oh, okay, you're alive. Where are we?
Isabel, I'm happy to see you alive. I really am. But honestly, I would have much preferred if all of us were alive back where we came from.
Well,
why are you here?
I couldn't leave you.
I think we need to do something here before we can go out. And I think that thing is destroying everything.
This sound.
What if we go down? So I didn't. Okay. So given that there's water everywhere, we cannot actually set this thing on fire because it's a stone building. Should we go down the steps? Because what could possibly go wrong?
Yeah, exactly.
Yes. Maybe we'll find explosives.
Yep. That's what we'll find.
So under the fountain, there's an entire arsenal of weapons made by the U.S. Army.
Yeah.
Yes. It's just a cannon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's walking down first?
I'm gonna be no, absolutely not. Vera's at the back. It's Lillian, Isabel, and then Vera. And Vera, Vera's blindfolded too.
To save my sanity, I don't think listening to the sounds of my friends getting eaten is going to help my sanity. I'm telling you that right now.
You never know.
As you walk down, I need Isabel and Lillian to give me sanity checks. As they're doing that, Vera, as you walk down these steps, in the back of your mind, you just keep hearing the words, "Don't do it. Don't do it. Back away. Back to the mosaic. Back."
As you walk on by.
I failed by 2 points, and I think if I remember correctly, I can spend luck on a sanity roll, if I remember correctly.
No, you can't. I don't think so.
I mean, just
Can I give Anna one of my rerolls?
I mean, I have a reroll.
You say no, you're a bad person.
I mean,
Are you on the side
have
of
a reroll.
Yeah, I
Okay,
think she has a reroll.
I have a reroll. I'll reroll one.
Yeah. Spend
Still
your
a
reroll.
failure. Doesn't matter. Still a failure. If anyone watching wants to give us free rerolls, donate.
Otherwise, Isabel's going to lose their sanity.
It's fine.
Just to clarify, in case it's not clear to the people who have just joined, you're donating to, a good cause.
Yeah.
you're donating to AKT, which is a trust in the UK that helps youths from the LGBTQIA community from the ages of 16 to 25 find safe haven when they need to. We're not donating to Cthulhu. Okay, carry on.
No.
The moment when the players read when the players read the charity brief more than the GM, you're in trouble. So Lillian passed. You don't get affected as you walk down these stairs. I need Isabel So give me 1d8 worth of sanity.
28. That's a 7.
Roll me a
Alright,
d10.
oh shit! Sorry, I wrote the wrong thing.
Oh, what a
D10.
shame! That would have helped.
Yeah. Okay, wait. 1d10. That's a 3 again.
As you go down these steps, you hear the same voice as Vera in your head. You're making a mistake. Don't go down there. Don't. No, please.
You see the look
You will
confused.
ruin everything.
Look at the. All right, are you hearing that?
Hearing what?
I'm blindfolded. So I'm gonna say, hearing what? What are you talking about?
I thought
Voice.
It's telling us not to do this. Not to go down
Yeah.
here?
Okay. I'm not going mad. Okay, you're hearing it. Oh, maybe we're both going mad. Yeah.
Yeah.
Lillian's gonna stop when they both say this.
Look, if this is the same spirit or woman or whatever that I saw back in the house on the other side of the painting, it's a sentence I totally thought I would say today. I don't know that I would trust her to know what ruining a thing is.
Yeah.
I don't think she's on our side.
If you do anything, I will punish you. You'll be stuck here forever.
You
Only
sound
I can let you
scared,
out.
voice. You sound scared, voice inside my head, which is also a thing I didn't think I would say today. What are you
Lillian,
scared of?
as you get to the bottom of the stairs, you see a mummified skeleton with a deer hide chest.
Oh. Okay.
Turn back.
Why don't we just destroy that?
Do we all hear
Yeah.
this?
Only Lillian and Vera can hear this. You passed your sanity check. To you, this is just you walking
Isabel.
downstairs.
Isabel and
Isabel.
Vera.
Yeah. Look, you all have confusing names.
What
I
kind
think
of name shaming?
I know. God. Typical.
If you donate, I'll say sorry.
Oh, that's somehow even worse. Okay, so I vote that we set this deer hide on fire.
Absolutely not.
I'm asking you. You are in my
Yeah.
head. Shush.
I would agree. Yeah,
Isabel.
I think.
Yes.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't trust her either.
So do Isabel and Vera see this, or just Lillian?
You all see it. You all
skeleton,
see the skeleton.
Okay. I'll pull
I'm
out a
down to set it
lighter.
on fire.
Yeah, I have a fire starter as
All
well.
of us stand there like a flame, like going slowly closer to the skeleton.
Arson.
I need both Isabel
my
and
God.
Vera to give me dodge
Oh my
checks.
God. Arson is a
Arson
part of Carson.
Arson.
It's all coming together. Sorry, you mean you just to make a what now?
I need you both to make dodge checks if you're going to go towards it with a lighter.
Oh,
I'm going
no.
to say, however, because you are both trying to compulse yourself to something which has driven you insane, you are going to take a penalty dice.
Where on my
What does
sheet
that
is
mean?
that?
It means that you have to roll another d10 and take
Oh,
the
right.
lowest number. Sorry, the highest number as your tens for your roll.
Oh right. Okay. Also, I'm not like I don't want to go near the thing
Mhm.
because the spirit tried to do weird things to me before. I'm gonna get like a handkerchief or something out of my coat pocket
Mhm.
and light that on fire
Okay.
and like having wrapped that around something, I don't know, a rock or something, and then toss that.
Molotov that bitch.
Yeah.
I failed
Molotov
my dodge.
cocktail. Molotov cocktail.
Did
Ah.
Vera pass their dodge?
Oh, I have not rolled as yet. Hold on. As you walk on by. Whoa.
Call
Oh.
my name.
Name. It is a 91. So no, I failed it.
So Isabel's trying to get closer. You're there trying to light your handkerchief. Lillian, you watch as two rocks at the side just lift up and, I'm going to use the modern term, yeet themselves straight at
Oh no.
Isabel and Vera. You both take 1d2 damage as you get bludgeoned by these rocks.
Dude, I'm very fragile.
We're all fragile.
Okay, it gets hits in like somewhere like
Stop
rude.
it. Turn back.
What is it that you want? You wanted us to set this place on fire, and now that we are, you don't seem happy about it.
No.
What is it that you want?
No. I said set the hotel on fire, not set me on fire.
I see. Well, you know what you shouldn't do if you want people to listen to you is send them through paintings into places they don't know how to get out of. And then the only thing they're going to know how to do is set things on fire. Because what else can we do? What are we supposed to do? Live until the hotel gets built again? That's right. I know we're in the past. Figured it out, didn't I? So, how about you listen to me now? Because we are now before you were even born, I hope. So, we take seniority now. It all makes sense if you really think about it. And you know why it does make sense? Because some people have caused me to roll so many sanity checks that this is how I think now. So you are going to shut it and tell us what you want in a nice way that allows people to cooperate with what you want. Or, guess what? I don't care what's going to happen. I will set you on fire. Is that clear, you stupid skeleton?
The record, I just rolled a hedge sanity check and I got 100.
Amazing.
Sorry for breaking you, Hedge. Well, sorry, not sorry.
I didn't ask you to touch the painting. That is how I get my power. That is how That is how I'm able to project myself that far into the future. I'm not stopping you from leaving. I'll tell you how to get out.
Why do you
Go
want
back
to...
and touch the mosaic.
Can I tell you something? Is this like the thing? Is this like when you were alive? I don't know when you were alive. Maybe it was a long time ago, even before now. Or maybe it is just recently that you have died in this time. But is it like sort of the style of writing or something in this time that you have to be so mysterious about everything? Why can't you just tell us? We are women. We have probably gone through similar hardships or the equivalent in our times that we would understand what you want, and we would probably have helped you without all of this extra drama that you're causing. Just tell us, what do you want? You want us to go back and burn down the hotel, right?
I want the marshes back.
Couldn't you just have said that? Was it really necessary to reach into my heart and try and stop it? No. Was it? Tell me, was it really that necessary? The people who are coming down the corridor to try and help you. I know I'm probably arguing with an ancient entity, but you know what? I don't care, because that's what my sanity roll has made me do. So how about you tell us how to get back? We will get all the people out and then burn the place. It's not that nice anyway.
You do that?
Why wouldn't we? What are we, owners of the place? No. I am a writer. I am an author. Lillian here writes for several periodicals, very well known. And I'm so very sure that Isabel also can tell stories about stuff. And especially if you give her some sort of trinket from not here.
Bathhouse.
But yes, the bathhouse. And we say that it was found 100 miles from here. Then they're not going to look at this place again for a while. You will have peace for as long as we can buy you time. I will write about this place. I will write about the meaning it has, the legends, the folklore. Lillian will absolutely do, won't you, Lillian? Lillian, you will write about... Yeah,
Absolutely. The media will have a frenzy.
Yes, and mind you, Lillian has no idea what I'm saying because this woman is speaking from inside my head. But still, I'm going to say, we're all going to tell the story. It's all going to be great. We're all going to lead the nice people away from this place. And we're going to burn down this ridiculous excuse for a hotel. Don't even give you pillows. And everything's going to be great because you will be at peace. But you have to know that someday someone is going to come and try and do this again. What are you going to do then?
And that is why I keep burning it. Again and again and again.
But aren't you tired?
No. I swore an oath. I would protect this land. Forever. I don't take that... I take that seriously.
Can I ask you something? Since we're in this position and in the climax of the movie, really, people often have deep conversations.
Go on.
What? Aren't the people part of the land?
No! They're invaders.
Not all of them. So many of them. Okay, there are some who want to come and profit off of it. But in the village nearby that surrounds this place, and you don't know, the hotel is fairly close to the other buildings. You don't know what could have happened with the fire, no matter who you convinced or what you did to it. People who've made their lives here don't deserve to die.
I will.
Well, you don't need to care.
All down.
The oath you swore is not better or more profound than the oath the mothers and fathers who live here have sworn to protect their children. Why does your oath matter more than theirs?
Because mine is right.
You know what you sound like?
Do I at the same time? Do I hear the exact same words? Or is it
you're
just
having. You're,
I'm listening in.
Yeah.
This is like.
Well, poor Lillian is just there, what's going on?
Lillian's that Kermit gift.
Am I supposed to have a lighter?
You sound like an invader.
No! I sound like a defender.
You sound like if someone were to say to me, to come to my house and say that they have sworn an oath to build something here and raise my house in its stead. Why? And they believed firmly that their oath was right. Do you expect me to just let them?
And what else am I supposed to do? Let the bog die?
The bog doesn't need to die. We can preserve as much of the bog as the stories and the folklore will let us. But Raising down building after building just makes people want to stay away from this place. And when people stay away, they forget. Stories are forgotten when people forget about a place, not when they're scared of it. If you don't stop, you will never know true peace, not for long. Haven't you seen that already?
No, stop. Stop playing tricks on my mind.
You were born hundreds of years before anyone in my family existed. What would I gain from tricking you? We don't live in the same world, and this is what I'm trying to tell you. Look at Isabel. Isabel has an antique shop. And in that antique shop, Isabel, what's the oldest thing that you have?
Maybe about 120 years ago, like a little bench.
The oldest thing in Isabel's shop is hundreds of years after you lived.
Try
Lillian.
thousands.
Lillian, what's the oldest folklore legend that you've heard of? From how long ago?
Couple hundred years.
Local legend only remembers the past few hundred years and doesn't remember anything of the people to whom you swore the oath, and doesn't remember you. You cannot keep making the same mistake. It does not help you. It doesn't help the marshes. It doesn't help the people who are trying to just create a life around this place. You need to stop. You need to change your approach to this. You need to accept help from people who are willing to reshape the story.
Just go.
What was your name?
Fromaga.
You know what's nice about knowing a name is it can be woven into a story, like a tapestry on a wall, or a carpet that doesn't slither away. We're going to turn back around. We're going to go back into a mosaic, out of a painting, hopefully. We will rally the local community. We will work together to make sure that this business does not succeed, that they are forced to shut their doors, they are driven out of town, and that the local community can thrive and tell the story of how there are full legends that protect this place. And we've met them.
As you say that, both you and Isabel, feel the insanity kind of like remove its claws off you. As you can no longer communicate with the voice.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry that protecting a place that you love so much has caused you so much pain. From Ava. I turn around and walk back towards the baths.
I will follow.
I will also.
You get back to the mosaic. It is exactly as you left it. It's got the tears on. If what the spirit said is true, all you've got to do is touch this mosaic.
Just touch it.
You all disappear in a flash and reappear back to a very confused crowd in the hotel.
It was like,
And
ta-da!
And
Pretty entertainment tonight.
and Mr. Watson looking very perplexed. And when they see Isabel do the ta-da, you sort of see that he kind of like worryingly claps, and it's just like, yes, see our wonderful spectacle that I bought in. Yes, just for you.
I wanna do something.
Go on.
I wanna like announce to everyone. Everyone's there.
Yep.
Mr. Watson is a fraud. Wait, I'm not done. He knew that everything on this site is cursed and knowingly drained the bog so he can build a hotel, a cheap hotel at that. Look around, you guys. It's horrible. And then, once it inevitably burns down, was ready to claim insurance. And can I see like the lady who was talking about insurance in the crowd?
Yeah.
I point to her and like, and how much did he take out?
He took out double the value of the hotel.
Exactly. He wanted to cash in on everyone. And essentially built this property just so he could burn it down himself. Because Mr. Watson is a good-for-nothing cheapskate who hates hospitality.
Isabel adds after that, and he has no taste.
I need to roll sanity again. That's a 90.
I would like to just round off our trio performance by sort of just like, as Lillian starts speaking, I will just stare out the window, increasingly horrified, staring like into the distance, like beyond the fountain, just like as Isabel finishes her thought, I will grab their shoulders, look at both of them, look outward, and scream as if in terror, and just like run out the door. And like, are you gonna follow? Are you gonna follow me? Because I feel like you should.
I think Isabel like tries and sort of catch her drift. Also starts screaming, and then
What
Lillian, if you don't run, then this is going to be super weird.
Absolutely.
What?
Lillian will
What the
run.
What? I, this is me. What are you doing? What is your end game here?
We're just trying to convince people that there is a curse.
So chaos.
Yeah.
You want to sow chaos.
No, we
Isabel
want to
just-
convince people that it's haunted.
Isabel, there's a woman in the window. She runs and points.
Lillian's gonna say, if you don't get out of here, he'll burn you with the building. He doesn't care about you.
Yeah,
He's
I'm gonna say.
swindler.
I'm gonna say that it works. Everyone starts running out in a. It's one of those Titanic moments where like the rich people run out first to get to the cars, and like get out as fast as possible, and then like everyone else goes out next to grab whatever they can and get away. And
Can I punch Mr. Watson in the confusion?
you can punch Mr. Watson on the way out.
Guess what? This building is elementary, Mr. Watson.
Yes, you punch Watson across the face, knocking his little bowler hat off his head.
Why was he wearing a bowler hat this whole time?
Mr.
Where is
Watson.
yours?
Mr. Watson is just the Monopoly man.
Honestly. Ridiculous.
Not too far wrong, actually. Everyone leaves. It doesn't take long for like word of the so-called insurance scam to appear. What happens over the next? It takes a couple of months for it to take effect. The place never burns down, but the building is eventually gutted and left. And over the next few months, the bog starts to reclaim parts of the hotel. And in a few years' time, will take over the entirety of the hotel. And it will just be sitting there, surrounded by marshland, as a stain on Mr. Watson's life. A property that he can never sell, can never burn down, can never claim the insurance off. And it ultimately goes to ruin him. And you will get to walk away, sanity intact.
For a given value of that. We broke it.
Did I just do a Call of Cthulhu game with a good ending?
That's just what you get for playing with us.
How did that happen?
We just go, we're first,
Yeah, it's like Magpie's gonna be like, so how'd it go? And you'll be like,
well. So you remember the whole
They
thing
named a
you
rug
told
Carson.
me?
They
So-
punched the Monopoly man.
Like, yeah, you
And
remember the thing about that? Remember you
they
talked
They
about
shook
the,
a painting.
Yeah, like remember the whole thing you said about making the portal be the painting? Or I did
They-
that.
yeah. And then they scolded the ancient entity
Yeah.
into not doing the ancient entityness.
Mm-hmm.
So there's that.
What?
Yeah, we scolded the ancient entity, didn't we? We roasted her.
This
Yeah,
is what
Like, it looks
happens.
like that.
This is what happens when you reach, late 20s, early 30s, and you get that like sweet, sweet auntie energy, and you're like, you know what? No.
Call her a grilled cheese.
And
yeah, I was saying her name sounded like fromage.
Yeah, I was thinking the same.
Cheese lady.
yeah, what? I still don't get it. What just happened? This wasn't supposed to happen. You were supposed to burn the body. You were supposed to be trapped in the past. That was your punishment. You were supposed to stay in the past.
In
Well-
fairness,
This isn't Tanner.
we were about to burn the body. I feel like if the body hadn't tried to brain us with some rocks, we might have been stuck in the past. However, ain't no ancient entity gonna try and brain me in the past. It's one of them rules I have personally. So here we are.
No throwing rocks at me in the past.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna have to spend at least the next 24 hours to 48 hours decompressing what just happened.
Dear Chaosium, consider this my strongly worded letter. Your
Dear-
game made the GM lose sanity points faster than the players. What is wrong with your game?
Yep. Dear BBC, I'm writing to inform you that this really bad game really made me lose my marbles. I would like them back. Yours sincerely, Hedgehog. P.S. Hope this letter does not find you well.
It was a marble that Vera had in a purse and rolled down the
That
hallway.
was the last one, yeah. That was my last marble, and it just went.
Sorry about that, but it was necessary.
I'm just going to stick to running vampire from now on.
Call the chaos gremlins back on stream. They said it'll be fun. They said.
Yep.
Call of Cthulhu, more like Call of Clownery.
I just.
Call of Cheese.
Yes.
All of
cheese.
these.
Call of Cheese.
Well,
Head, if there is anything you take away from this, it should be the National Pledge of India, which is all Indians. That is the true Cthulhu mythos that you
All
have yet to tap
Cthulhus
into.
Are my
Yeah.
brothers and sisters.
Yes, this is the problem.
So yeah, when we were talking on getting all the Chaos Gremlins back for crossovers, I think this has proven that is a terrible idea, and that I will just end up going crazy.
It's obviously sad that Magpie can't be here, but like in a way, you're lucky she isn't here, because it would have been worse if she'd been here.
I just know deep down there is a magpie sitting somewhere on a sofa, tutting,
Or laughing. Could be laughing.
going. You nearly had it. I mean, no. Okay, let's be clear. I never had it. It went completely off the rails. Like, I love you all, and I get what Magpie says about just describing little things, because you start going off on weird tangents. The obsession over mirrors everywhere. It's like there was just one mirror.
I would like to say that is
listen,
entirely your fault.
I've had IRL experiences with mirrors that like make me wary of them always.
Oh, no.
That was not the tack I expected you to take, Agent P. I'm just gonna say. You don't understand what
Listen.
mirrors have done to me in the real world.
I will tell you where this all went wrong. It started with a roll to enter the room Agent P. And to be honest, that critical success just kind of set the tone for what was about to happen. The idea was supposed to be that you just look at the painting and go, "Oh, that's a painting," and then throughout the night, see it appear more and more and start being more and more mysterious. What I did not expect was for you to roll a critical success and be like, "Okay, well now I've got to pay everything about the mirror."
I rolled a 2
Yeah.
On 100.
on a
On a hard.
I rolled a
hidden
2
check.
and a 1 this game. What? the
Yeah,
heck?
that's wild.
That's awesome.
Dear Roll20, your dice mechanic rollers is shit and just cost me the
I hope
entire
this
game
letter
of Call of
finds you
Cthulhu.
horribly.
I want reparations for my emotional damage and will accept nothing less than $1 million. Or I'll just take the company.
They just bought Demiplane. They don't have $1 million to give you. Sorry.
I will take
Yeah.
Demiplane as fair compensation for my emotional damages caused by your platform. I'm pretty sure in your terms and conditions it does not state that they are not responsible for any emotional damage. They say they mention physical damage, they don't mention emotional damage. So I
You know
will
what they're
sue
going to
them.
say, right? They are after all, I'm fairly certain, an American company. So they are going to say, rolls don't kill people. People kill people. So
Guns.
Anyway, while I continue to melt and my brain continues to have a meltdown,
like
this
cheese
has
lady.
been. There goes another thread. I'm barely hanging on.
Like
This
the
has
lady.
been.
All Cthulhu are brothers and sisters, Hedge. There's nothing you could do.
Save me. What did I do to deserve this prison? I know I did bad things to other people in other games, and I know I plotted and I tortured their characters, but this isn't fair. Why do all of my charity one-shots blow up in my face?
It's for a good cause.
Level 20 characters, Call of Cthulhu turning into My Little Pony, just...
My Little Carson.
Pony,
My little
pony.
Carson has a life of his own.
I physically
He was a
have
rug in a village doing all right. And he turned into a snake all overnight.
I have a physical headache. My jaw hurts. This is
That's for laughing
This is
our peak comedy.
This has
Here.
gone from sanity damage to physical damage. I'm rolling physical damage die.
Yeah, like
in
what you
real
did to
life.
us tonight, to our
Yeah,
character.
exactly. Exactly.
Anyway, I'm gonna try and end with some dignity.
I feel like that ship has sailed, but yeah.
Well, we're gonna try.
By the way, if you're still watching, tell the good people to donate to AKT because they are excellent. They support an amazing cause that is to allow LGBTQIA youth in the UK between the ages of 16 and 25 safe haven when they need it. An incredibly important cause always, and especially now.
Thank you for doing that, because if I tried to do that right now, I suspect it would have come out completely different. Something about me needing shelter and I need to leave and like can I go somewhere else? We are keeping the Tilty Mabob open for some time. I sound drunk now. I don't know what's happened.
It's called Tilty McTiltface.
Tilty McTiltface.
Yeah,
Well,
we'll
that's
keep
how you
open
say it.
until the end of the day tomorrow.
Yeah, we keep up a bit longer, so feel free to also donate if you can. It would be lovely to reach our goal. Just because then I can say that we filled the bar up. I don't like seeing that bar not fill up. There is a a final thread of my sanity that is hanging on that bar being filled. I don't beg very often, but if you can hear me, for my own safety, can you please fill it up? Because if it doesn't fill up, I feel like a part of me is going to snap. And next Thursday, there's just going to be a husk of a storyteller sitting there behind the screen, knowing that some part of them is fundamentally gone forever because the emotional damage has shut off a part of their brain.
Okay.
I'm just watching the captions capture your pathos. It's great. It's lovely. It's awesome.
To be fair, the captions are probably making more sense than me. Anyway. This has been the Misadventures Pride Month charity stream.
You say pride, like there's any of that left.
I don't think I started with any. I'm going to let everyone sign off and let me know where they can find them. Anna, please save me.
Okay. Hi, I'm Anna or Riley, whichever one you prefer. I use it in pronouns, and I'm definitely human. You can find me literally anywhere at Peculiar Planets. I'm on pretty much every social media. And other than that, I am playing tomorrow over at Panther Stables in Agent P's game, which is, if I remember right, 10:30 a.m. Central European time, if I remember correctly. Also, I just saw I completely typed my command wrong, but that's fine. Other than that, I'm on here on Thursdays playing Vampire the Masquerade at 8 p.m. Central European time. And that's it.
Agent P?
Hello everyone, I'm Agent P. I use she, they pronouns. You can find me on Instagram at d.agent.p or on Twitter at theagentp_. Again, I'll be running a game for Pantsless Tables tomorrow. It's a tarot-based game set in the 1600s. Full of magic, full of intrigue. So if you're interested in that, come join, come watch, come donate. And you can find me on the Daisies and Dragons server playing or GMing any game but D&D.
Maybe play Call of Cthulhu sometime. I hear it's really good for you. Anyway, Porter, please.
Please put
End
me
this.
out of my misery. I am Purna M. My pronouns are she, her. Today I have played Vera Baxter, also she, her, an author with that great sweet anti-energy that helps her scold ancient entities. This is only the second time that I have played at Hedge's table, and apparently he did not realize that Agent P is not the only one to look out for. Anyway, so I do a bunch of stuff in the TTRPG realm. Oh no, we've lost Hedge. Oh well. So I do a bunch of stuff in the TTRPG realms. I'm a game designer, editor, writer, and occasional AP performer. I do usually go towards chaos like this, must be said, but often for charity, which brings me to my next point, which is that there is a behemoth of a charity event that I'm organizing at the first week of August from the 2nd to the 4th. If you would like to be a part of that, there is a whole bunch of things you can do. You can be a player, a GM, you can contribute games as things to be played or things to be as giveaways, as incentives. We will be raising money for medical aid for Palestinians and an excellent cause, and hopefully we will be able to raise a decent amount of money for them. If you're interested, please look me up on Twitter, where I am Purna Writes, and I will also put the link to the form, that the Google form for helping out, in the chat. Thank you for having me.
I do heavily encourage checking out the games that Purna has written, because Love is on the Cards is freaking amazing. And it's fun for like date nights or friends to play with. It's hilarious.
Will it destroy my sanity though? If I've got
No.
if I've got any sanity left to run a game like that?
No. It won't destroy his sanity.
Okay.
It will. It's a very it's very safe. I promise. Don't take my word for it. Take Agent. Wait. Actually, you don't trust any of us. Take the internet's word for it. Several people have been very kind about the game, and some of them will also be featured on in the charity stream. So you will see those as well.
I mean,
It
look,
allows you
maybe-
to create a holiday rom-com.
Maybe I'll just come along during the August, the charity event, and just, I don't know, break my sanity a bit further, or, you know, I started this with so much hope. Where's it gone?
Well, I think in Let's
How?
Building Moment you selected your cast.
Like, Call of Cthulhu is supposed to break the players, not the GM.
It's true. And what I love about this is also like, you messaged me and you were like, hey, there's like a spot. I completely forgot to ask you, do you want to play? I was like, sure. So there was a decent chance that this wouldn't have happened. I wouldn't have been at this table. You wouldn't have had the same amount of chaos. But
Hedge, you got yourself to blame. That's it.
Yeah.
Oh, now I'm being gaslighted on my own stream. What? This is a new low. Like,
speaking of
made
being
me-
gaslit on your own stream, if you too want to volunteer your time and mental space towards this charity that I was talking about, we are also going to be co-streaming across channels. So I promise you don't have to have Chaos Gremlins at your table unless you absolutely want to. You get to pick your own cast, but so did Hedge. So figure it out.
New question for the casting call. Are you a Chaos Gremlin, yes or no? Saying
Someone should
yes
edit the
will
form and
lower
just
your...
say no. Say no always.
Those, I forgot people can lie. Okay. It is
You're
time
running
for
a
us to go.
horror game and you forgot people could lie.
People lied. You just didn't bother asking about the lies. You were too busy looking at mirrors that didn't exist and walking towards doors that wouldn't come towards you. Anyway, let's wrap this up. Thank you so much for watching. If you've been here the whole time, this will go up on YouTube, so I'm sure it can be chronicled forever, my descent into madness. People can go back on this day and go, yep, that was the point his villain arc started. Anyway, thank you so much for donating. We are going to head off. I am going to try and use the raid command. It worked last time. I'm not sure if it'll work this time.
It's very senseless.
That's the plan. I'm going to press the button. It did something. I think. Yeah, it's doing something.
Alright. Hi.
Okay, right, here we go. Best of luck. See you next time. Bye.